the memes. Oh. I was out being in my own business.
You are under arrest.
Oh.
Hi, I'm innocent. Did you know that you are guilty? Did you know that you saw cock? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. Did you know that Saul Goodman is your wife? Did you know that this country saw cock? And so do I. I believe that every man, woman, and child in this country is Saul Goodman, and so do I. And so do I. And so do I. Fuck you, Albuquerque.
Better call Saul.
Saul Goodman and Associates is your one-stop shop for all your legal needs.
So, this one time I was at the park just hanging, and there's this cop. Like 5 seconds later, I pulled out a gun, and there's cops, and helicopters, and pineapples everywhere. And they're like, "You're selling meth," which I totally was not. So, I'm obviously screwed, right? But then, boom, Saul Goodman comes in. And he's like, "I'm selling meth." So I'm like, "What are you doing?" 5 seconds later, he pulls out a gun. 2 days later, I'm pregnant right here. Sauce.
So these cops were standing right over there, you know? And I come over and said, "You're under arrest." And they said, "Huh?" And I said, "You're under arrest." And now I have to go to jail.
Got pulled over. Cop said my truck was used in a robbery. The truck was not mine. Cop said my robbery was a robbery. It was not mine. Cop said he found a 9-inch fingers. That was not mine. Cop said he found my mother blowing Saul Goodman under the driver's seat. My phone call, that was not mine. The only thing is, my mother, she's in jail. My mother was not mine.
The name's Carl something. I work for everything I've got. I've got a something shop over on Manal. I worked some hours a week for some years to make it into something. Now last summer, the wife comes up out of the blue, says she wants it to something. So it's goodbye to somebody. You know what she got? She got nothing! Nothing! Thank you, Saul Goodman.
Hi, I'm Good Sauceman.
Thank you, Good Sauceman. Good Sauceman! Good Sauceman!
Well, it's time for the old mailbag. See what we got here. Here's a nice one. Dear Julie in Colorado. Look, Julie, don't toss around words like that, okay? And don't write them down, ever. I mean, first of all, I can sue you, okay? And do me a favor. Drop dead at unnatural causes. Maybe Fluffy, not my tiger. Mauls, your princess, face up pretty good. Who knows? Next time, keep your mouth shut, Julie. You fucking here. Look, Julie, I'm gonna sue you. Just happen to be on some very strong prescription medication. Maybe we can work up a lawsuit against one of the drug companies. Talk about deep pockets. Maybe, I'm not guaranteeing this, Julie. Even you might see some PNS. Good, right? Better call Saul. Were you or a loved one killed by the tragedy of Saul? 167 women and children, yes, innocent men were lost on the day Wayfarer 515 fell from the sky. At times like this, we ask ourselves deep questions. Is Saul God? How have I fallen into love? And perhaps most pertinent, who to sue? Did falling debris or body parts strike your home, your car, or your body parts? Did you or a loved one lose come opportunities? Have you recently lost a loved one in an aviation disaster? Yeehaw! Oh, hello. Have you injured a loved one in a fight? Did the barbed wire in your foot lead to last foot? Has someone else's face got in the way of your face? I'm Body Feelingsman. Whether it's your Saul or just your Goodmans that have been hurt, tag me in and I'll fight you.
I slipped on my opponent's blood and fell out. As a result, my tooth fell out of the ring. Saul Goodman got my money. I slipped on my hospital and fell out of the blood. As a result, I sent 2 guys to fight. Saul Goodman, then I slipped on Saul. I fell out of the ring.
And I was impotent.
I missed the hospital.
He's a real fighter, and I'm a real fighter too. But don't take my word for it, just ask this guy. He's a real fighter, and I'm a real fighter too. But don't take my word for it, just ask this guy. He's a real fighter, and I'm a real fighter too. But don't take my word for it, just ask this guy.
Yeah, I got fat ass.
Any trainer will tell you there's 4 ways to lose weight. Reporters, bloggers, tweeters, even family members. So put down the muffins and pick up the family members. Just remember to take the phone out of your mouth before you call so we can understand what you're saying. Call me, Saul Goodman, today. Habla español. Eu me con la luz en problema. Y amas good sauce, man. Y ama. Ahora 5-5-0-5-1-5-0. Francesca, say the numbers, okay?
No.
It's just a phone number, all right?
You do it, dude.
505-503-4455. So, if they say you're Breaking Bad, better call Saul.
You are such a pain in my ass.